those need to be filled today?
They're probably worth it. Might as well keep the valve slide in good shape. So right now I'm just looking at like the crosshead slides and stuff like that to see if there's any slop, any excess play in it. I'm also knocking around parts of the valve gear and stuff like that, like the crosshead guide here on the bolts, things like that. Double checking all the cotter keys, part of like an annual inspection, just to make sure that we're all staying in compliance.
Welcome back to the restoration site for a bit of a lengthy maintenance minute. On the 15th of March, Anthony, a longtime volunteer, came down to the restoration site to help us with our annual inspections. 3 to be precise. He started with the motion to make sure every nut was tight with a ball peen hammer. He also used his experience to inspect the motion visually. Any loose nuts were depinned and tightened, and then repinned to make sure it stays tight for another year.
Probably enough to get the key in.
That's what I'm aiming for. It's turned.
You don't have to climb under the drivers, do you?
Oh yeah, buddy. We're going all the way.
After inspecting the tender's brake rigging from the outside, Anthony then crawled under 2926 to inspect her brake rigging, which a majority is in between the gauge underneath 2926's frame.
It's making good videos, so
He climbed under 2926's frame and began tapping on nuts to see if they were tight, and anything that wasn't tight would be tightened.
Check it out.
I'll have to edit that out.
Imagine that, climbing under a 500-ton beast. Now back in the 1940s, this actually was a lot easier. When there was a roundhouse or a shop, there were pits inside of the roundhouse. But unlike our pit, these pits extended the whole length of the locomotive, which means you only had to slightly bend over while inspecting the whole underside of the engine on your feet.
All right, there. Thanks, sir.
Yep.
Thank you. Just want to make sure that ain't gonna go anywhere. Yo! It is. So that is the actual axle box that's riding in the jaws of the frame, right here. So you got this big binder that's holding it together. That's one of the keepers. And then this is actually the roller bearing cannon box. I think that's what they're called if I recall. Cannon style box that's actually holding the axle as it spins in the frame. And then they basically work just like the driving boxes. Earlier locomotives, they would have been hollow like this, completely hollow, and they would have used grease versus oil or roller bearings.
The last inspection, which was both dirty and physical, was inside of 2926's smoke box.
All right, honey, let's go take a look at you.
After Anthony opened up her service door and climbed in, I also threw on my gloves and my bandana to climb in after him, so you guys can get a visual of what it's like to climb into the smoke box of a steam locomotive.
My own eyes.
For starters, Anthony is mainly checking the superheaters and the flues, making sure there's no cracks or pitting anywhere.
It's gonna get a little louder.
Alrighty.
Once his visual inspection is complete, he journeys over to the petticoat to tap the few nuts that are inside the smoke box to make sure they're tight.
That ain't loose.
When Anthony's inspection was concluded, we both climbed out of the smoke box, our clothes a darker shade than they were when we went in. These inspections are critical to make sure 2926 is all together and everything is where it should be, and will keep her rolling for another year.
Half a car. Alright.
I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Please consider supporting at 2926.us by donating or even becoming a member. Please hit that join button on our YouTube channel and become a YouTube channel member for extra and behind the scenes content. My name is Kinda Circle, I was your host, and let's keep her rolling.